Okay, now I'm ready to go. Sorry, a little bit scattered today. Welcome to today's Sunday stream, where I am ready to continue with Hollow Knight Silksong. Hooray! It is time once again. Sooner than I expected, to be honest. Um, Funny guy's already tested the chat box for me, so that's all good. Yeah, so more Hollow Knight Silksong. I haven't played this in a couple weeks because as I mentioned in the last stream I did of this game, I was going to take a break in between each of the three acts. I knew ahead of time before I started playing this game that the game was split into three acts. I didn't know until I started playing that it was so incredibly obvious when one act starts and the next one starts because it literally just says it on screen. So I thought one thing that I would do to prevent myself from getting too burnt out on this game, or to prevent myself from, growing sick of it, because one thing I've heard some people say with reviews to this game prior to starting it is that the game is maybe a bit too long for its own good. I remember watching a review, a non-spoiler review when the game first came out, where they said that they finished Act 2 and they were like, oh man, what a good game this was. I really enjoyed that. And then Act 3 starts and it's like, there's more? Like stuff like that. So I don't want to grow to be like, ugh, I gotta go play more Silksong. I don't want that to happen, because I'm playing it too much. So I thought I would take a little break in between each of the three acts. The downside of that is that I'm coming back into the game a bit rusty. But I already only stream this game once a week anyway, so I think that's and I'm sure it's like riding a bike. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it. There's going to be growing pains. It's unavoidable. But and then also, if I can remember what I was going to say and get back on my train of thought. Yeah, so last week I didn't play Silksong. That was the week before then. Last week I decided to take a break and play some Super Mario Brothers, like the original Super Mario Brothers, through the All Stars collection, which I did, and it was actually a lot of fun. I really, really enjoyed that stream. It was a ton of fun. I was kind of gonna play. I didn't know that I would finish that game in a single stream. Like, obviously, it's Super Mario Brothers, so it's obviously not that complicated, but I was under the impression that it might not take just a single stream and might be a bit longer than that. But whatever. I beat the game and then some in a single stream. So yeah, I guess that was my plan. I was gonna play another short game in between Silksong streams, and that's what I did. It just so happened to have taken a single stream. So yeah, we're back on Silksong. I think it was a sufficient break, a sufficient amount of time away. Oh look, a pickle song. Some say pixel silk, but the meaning is the same. I know so much about Silksong Trust, I'd never lie. Okay, I was about to believe you for a sec there. I'm sure you're being honest. How many variations of that saying can you do? Well, I guess we'll have to find out. Anyway, so how about we start up the game? So I literally stopped. Apparently, my total playtime is 12 hours so far. So I literally stopped right as Act 1 ended. So there was this boss, and oh boy, was it a doozy. The boss itself was actually a ton of fun to figure out, and as all the bosses in this game have been a ton of fun to figure out. The catch with it, though, is that upon dying, what's this button do? I don't really want to know. Upon dying to this, no, not upon killing the boss, because it didn't take me too long to defeat the boss the first time around. Key thing being first time. One thing with that boss is that when you defeat it, it explodes, which all bosses do, but this was an explosion that actually hurts you, and it killed me. So I essentially defeated the boss, and it was like, oh, I'm dying, and then it exploded, and I was like, yay, I won, because all bosses do that. And then this explosion actually hurt me, and I probably would have survived it if I had really caught on to what was happening, because after I beat the boss, I think I went to look at chat, because I always do that, because I was like, I thought I won. I was like, hey, I won. Cool, I'll just take a peek at chat for a sec. And then I died to this kamikaze explosion, and then I had to do the fight over again, and it took me more attempts the second time around than the first time around, because of course it did. And yeah, so it's the kind of thing that's really funny in hindsight, but now I know that I need to be careful around these bosses. Like, I don't know if that was just a one-time thing to trick the player, or if multiple bosses are going to be doing that from here on. I have no idea. I'm gonna just be a bit more on, be a bit more attentive from now on. Well, I'm gonna try. Realistically, I'm not, but that's the goal. um, so yeah, we'll have to see. And then once I defeated that boss the second time around and actually survived his nuke attack, I I decided to call it there. We opened the door, where we entered the Citadel. This Citadel that they've been hyping up since the beginning of the game. I don't even know what a Citadel is. I've heard the word plenty of times. I don't know what a Citadel is or what that means. So, um, we'll see. But they've been talking about it this whole game. It's where like all the stuff seems to be going down. We've been constantly running into these pilgrims who are all trying to get to the Citadel, but most are dying on the way. And we've been mistaken for a pilgrim every now and then as well. We still don't really know what's going on plot-wise. It's seeming that, Hornet was brought here for some reason. We still don't know why that is, but it seems evident so far that she has some kind of connection to this place. Or this place has a connection to her. So, and apparently we might get some answers in this citadel that everyone keeps on talking about. I have no idea how or why or who or what we'll find when we get there, but we're there now, so yeah, I'm curious to see if Act 2 is going to take place entirely within this citadel. And it's just like this giant place that has all sorts. I have been told that we are allowed to return to older areas at any point, even though we're starting a new act. So that's cool. I'm free to do backtracking if I want to. I didn't assume that the game would lock me out of stuff, so it's fine. Also, hi there, Silent. Hi there, that Silent boy. Welcome back. I hate Korok Forest in this game, Breath of the Wild. Wait, there's a Korok Forest in this game? It's basically a city, a fortress typically on high ground protecting or dominating a city. The meaning of citadel. Okay. A fortress protecting or dominating a city. I like big old cities. I think that sounds cool. So we're gonna explore. So yeah, I'm curious to see how things ramp up from here. But I hope everything is going okay for you guys. The game might be a bit quiet for now because, oh my god, I don't remember how to play. The game might be a bit quiet for now just because there's not much going on. Yeah. One thing I want to ask, how do I sound? Do I sound okay? My microphone, does it sound good? Or actually, let me rephrase that. Does it sound the same as usual? Like, are you noticing any notable differences? When I was doing my sound check at the beginning of the stream, I didn't notice anything wrong, but do I sound fun? Do I sound the same as normal? Just give me a sign, because I've been stressing about it for the past 2 days, and I'll get into that because it's a really stupid story, but it is something that happened. The Lost Forest in Breath of the Wild where the Koroks lived. I mean, I know about that, but is there a forest in this game, or are you playing Breath of the Wild right now? You might have mentioned that at some point. I don't recall. Yeah, your mic sounds just like it usually does. Thank you. I appreciate that a lot. So I'll get in. The reason I'm asking, if you're on my Discord, then you may know. So I didn't stream Uncharted 4 the other day, though I really wanted to. The reason I did not stream Uncharted 4 was stupid. I set up my stream the same way I always do. I got everything set up. I was ready to go. I was running a little bit behind, but that was for unrelated reasons. I was just waiting for the bathroom. So I booted up OBS and plugged everything in the same way that I always do. And okay, this is gonna take some explanation. So I'm a bit of a stickler for details. It's not as good as you might think. Being very aware of small details or shifts or small imperfections and differences is like what I like to call the world's most irritating superpower. Because noticing flaws in things is annoying because it prevents you from just not panicking about stuff. And I panic a lot over small little things. Um, so when I looked in OBS, in case you don't use OBS or you don't know about this stuff, I have on OBS a volume mixer, which basically indicates the sound of everything that's on my stream. So in this case, the game, and also my microphone, and also that also goes for like alerts as well when they play. So at the bottom of my screen is the audio mixer, which shows the sound levels. It's represented by a bar. There's like green, orange, and red. I usually like my microphone volume to be around the yellow area, and then my game volume is like ideally supposed to be below that. So now on the volume mixer, every audio source, for example, the game audio, is represented with two little bars, the green bars, which show the volume. The reason why there is two is because it's basically one for each ear. So if there's like a sound that's prominently coming from the right in the game, then the second bar will display more volume because the sound is coming from the right. It's surround sound, whatever. This is pretty obvious stuff most of the time. I was looking at my volume mixer prior to starting the stream. I don't know why I only did this now. I looked at my microphone and I was like, and my microphone audio bar has two bars on it as well. Again, one for left and one for right. But I, for some reason, thought to myself, has it always been like that? Has there always been two? Because for some reason, I have this vague memory of my microphone only having one volume bar and not two. So I was like, why has there always been two? Spoiler alert, yes, there has. I was just being stupid. Now, for some reason, the idea of there being something different with my setup, even though there wasn't, started to make me panic. And then I thought, I'm just gonna like see if maybe I can refresh it to see if it does anything. And this is where I had a really dumb moment where I went into my settings on OBS and I disabled my microphone and re-enabled it in the assumption that that would reset everything. And then, if the microphone audio source displayed only one bar, then it will be like, oh, okay, cool, I fixed it. And if it displayed two bars, then it was like, okay, that confirms that there's always been two, and I'm just imagining stuff. I ended up looking up an old screenshot that I took of my setup from like a year ago, and yeah, there were always two bars for my microphone on the volume mixer. So yeah, I was just imagining stuff. Unfortunately, the process of resetting my microphone on OBS got rid of all of my microphone filters, which I did not consider. My microphone filters, I basically have to, make my microphone sound a bit better, do stuff like remove background noise and stuff like that, and limit it so that it doesn't go above a certain volume, stuff like that. They're pretty useful, they're pretty good. It makes my microphone sound a bit better. So all my filters are gone. The problem is, sorry, this is going to be a long-winded story, so strap yourself in. The problem is that I didn't make a note of what my filters were because I never got around to it. About a year ago, I did like a full reset of my OBS, and prior to doing that, I took screenshots of all of my settings so that I could set things back up exactly the way that they were. The only thing that I didn't make a note of were my microphone filters because I only recently changed them. So I actually did take screenshots of my microphone filters, but my old ones that I used to use. I've been using my current microphone filters for about 8 months now. So I didn't have screenshots of those filters because I didn't think that far ahead. And so I was starting to panic. Now, eventually, I did find that I did have a record of my filters from when I was setting them up initially. but it took a lot of time and effort to dig through it, and I also had to verify if those filters were actually accurate. As it stands right now, I'm like 87% sure that my filters are exactly as they were before I accidentally deleted them the other day. And you guys saying in the chat that my mic sounds like it usually does is great because it kind of further confirms that, my filters are fine. So now I'm more like 90% sure. Um, and because all of this happened as I was setting up for my stream, I didn't really have time to stream because I had to sort out this stupid conundrum that only occurred because I noticed a problem that didn't exist. Yes, it was completely all up in my own head, and I let myself get stressed over absolutely, literally nothing. But I think everything's okay now. I'll like my mic sounds okay, right? It sounds like it normally does. It sounds like it probably does. I've set everything up as I believe it is. I have records of my filters now. I think I have everything set up the way it should be, the way it usually is, and I think it's okay, right? I think it's fine. We're all good. So I'm gonna try and relax now because I'm big into details, and I'm also big into consistency. So if something's slightly different, it bugs me a little bit. Well, not a little bit. Anyway, sorry, that was my long-winded story. Hello to you, Starlight. I'm doing all right. I was just telling a story about how I stressed myself out over something that I made up. Um, and also hi to you, Solstix. How you doing? How's it going? I hated getting to the shrine today. The Korok was just so small I couldn't see him within the grass. I know exactly what quest you're talking about. It's the one where you got to follow the little Korok as he goes through the forest. Yeah, that's like one of the most. It's like really cute because the Koroks are cute and I like their little waddle. But yeah, that quest can be a bit of a nightmare. So, but you did it right. Doesn't help that there's a dumb fog effect. Yeah, it's like impossible to see him after a while. One thing that I use to help me with that is using stasis. Not actually using stasis, but like opening stasis because it does like this yellow, like sonar effect. So it kind of helps you see stuff. Oh man, what a story! Yes, what an incredibly stupid story that I wish didn't happen. Um, so long story short, that's why I couldn't. That's why I didn't stream Uncharted the other day. It's because I had to deal with that mess. I could have maybe streamed anyway after I'd sorted everything out, but by that point it was kind of late, and I needed to like let myself calm down because I was still stressing out. Is that the song of the Silk? It is. Hi there, Tiago. How you doing? Um, yeah, we're all good. So yeah, I hope my microphone sounds okay. I hope my microphone sounds the same as always. You've already reassured me, but I want to. The less I think about it, the more I'll be able to just enjoy the game, enjoy the stream, and have fun. Phew, okay. I just did it. I used the scope to zoom in on them directly. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I didn't think of that. But you got to be like aware of enemies and stuff as well, or like the walls. I'm thinking about doing a Twilight Princess rando. Oh, cool. Didn't you say that you were doing an Ocarina of Time rando? Or a Majora's Mask? I beat Godric the Grafted today, Elden Ring. I still haven't played Elden Ring. I was thinking about playing Elden Ring. It's been on my wish list for a while. Um, but congrats. I'm sure it couldn't have been easy because that's how these games are. Oh, you're gonna do a vanilla playthrough first. Yeah, Twilight Princess is good stuff. I streamed it last year. I mean, I had played it a bunch of times before then, but it was fun to stream it. Small chat day because playing games while watching a stream. Sure, no worries. If you don't mind me asking what you're playing, maybe Helldivers 2 again? Anyways, I cheated for my Master Sword. I only have 4 hearts. Oh, did you do the glitch that allows you to get the Master Sword early? Because ordinarily you need like 13 hearts, I think. Anyway, I've only just started the game. Really, I was telling a story. So this is where we ended. I came into this area and then and then I ended the stream. So this is the beginning of Act 2, so let's see what kooky characters we'll run into now. What kind of crazy things will go wrong. Small bit of rivals, and then we'll head to Helldivers. Cool, cool. Yep. 10 hearts, which is 40 shrines. Oh, cool. I've been preparing, but Great Bay Temple Unleashed decided me I did not. I only didn't know I had, but I haven't felt out of myself since I started the painful process of 100%ing Anton Blast. I don't know what that is. But yeah, I've heard horror stories about Great Bay Temple. I've only played Majora's Mask once, so I don't really remember the details, but I've you know, it's an infamous dungeon. We gotta stop Stan the cyborg. So I've been taking an extended break from it. Hence why you'd like to play Twilight Princess. I wonder what Twilight Princess randomizers are like. Oh, what's this? A machine displaying a model of the Citadel. Can we take a look? Oh, insert rows. I'm broke, actually. What happened to all my money? Did I probably, you know what probably happened? I probably died, and then I lost all my stuff because I died again after dying, so I'm kind of broke right now. So this means we're starting Act 2 with kind of a clean slate in terms of money, so I guess we'll have to go. Well, I'm assuming it's just like any other Zelda rando. Yeah, I suppose. There's probably all sorts of settings. I imagine the Ocarina and Majora's Mask ones are a bit more polished, though. I assume those games are easier to mod and stuff, right? Oh yeah, I also picked up Silksong. Oh yes, I think you might have mentioned that last time, briefly. Did you start playing it? I think you did. Also, are we stuck here or what? Oh, okay. I guess the elevator's a little bit shoddy. Oh, whoops. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh god, we're going down! Where is the second trial? I hate this area. It says you hate Korok Forest. On Switch 1 at least, the frame rate is god-awful. It's a lot better on Switch 2 though. I like Korok Forest because I think it's cute. I think the Koroks are adorable. Also, we're dying again. Restarting every act by falling to our doom. Yeah, it's kind of easy to get lost in Korok Forest as well, so there's that. I think there are signs that maybe show the way, maybe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I also mentioned that I got a death counter mod. Oh, yes, you did. I remember you saying that now. Insert rosaries. I don't have any rosaries. Insert rosaries. I don't have any rosaries. I hope I'm not required to have rosaries to progress. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and find them. Although I actually think I'm stuck here for now. The Underworks. Interesting. So we're in the bowels of the Citadel, maybe. Oh god. It's the welcome wagon. And there we are. There are not. Oh, sorry about that. Have you played Minish Cap? I have. I actually played it for the first time about a year ago. I streamed the whole thing. It was a lot of fun. It was my first time streaming a Zelda game that I had never played before. And yeah, Minish Cap was a good fun. I think the word that I can use to describe it the most is cute. It's a very cute Zelda game. Which is not like in a belittling way. It's just like, it's like a little Zelda game, you know? But it's very solid. It's very contained. It's good old-fashioned good, I'd say. I really enjoyed it. I like how it's a Zelda game that was on the Game Boy Advance, right? And I like how every aspect of that game revolves around being small. So it's like it's a small handheld Zelda game. The map isn't too big. The game literally revolves around a race of little creatures that you can shrink down to talk to. I think that's such a nice little like overall theme of just, you know, scale. And they do some really clever things with it. I thought the story was neat. Very, you know, nothing crazy, but it was good. I like Minish Cap a lot. I want to play some other like some of like the other like handheld Zelda games. I still haven't played Echoes of Wisdom, which is like the newest one. I still haven't played it. It's on my to-do list, but so many games. Let's see. I am without map. What's this sign mean? The graphics are adorable. Yeah, that was something that I found myself constantly enjoying. Was just the art style, the sprite art. It was so charming, I think, is the best word for it. So very cute and charming. I really enjoyed it. Okay, there's Steam. Okay. So we didn't get the best welcome into the Citadel. There you go, you're dead. I can't see a thing. Oh, hello. A bone scroll. I forget what this does. A relic of Farloon's past. Interesting for collectors of historical items. Oh, I can sell these things. Right, I forgot how. But I can. Yeah, is it, Silent, is this your first time playing Breath of the Wild? I don't recall if you maybe mentioned that, but, otherwise, I'm interested to hear about how your playthrough's going. I actually replayed Breath of the Wild, back when the Switch 2 edition came out last year. And I was surprised about how much I got sucked into that game again, despite it being, like, despite me already having played it. It was great. Playing it on the Switch 2 was nice as well, because it looked a lot nicer. It was a very like consistent, solid frame rate. It was a lot of fun. So I'm like, yeah, this game holds up quite well. Oh crikey! Okay, I gotta beware. Second time playing again. I played on Switch 1 years ago. Are you playing it on Switch 2 now, or are you playing it on Switch 1 again? Because like my first time playing Breath of the Wild was actually on the Wii U version. I think people sometimes forget that that game was on the Wii U. I didn't have a Switch back when it came out. Whoa, that was violent. I didn't have a Switch, so I played it on the Wii U. Okay, this is some tricky platforming that's being asked of me. Should I go down or up? I guess I'll go down. It looks like a dead end. Sort of. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, actually I'll go up. Up looks like a dead end. And I was right. Oh, there's a little thing. So yeah, apologies if I'm a little bit rusty in this game. I haven't played in a couple weeks. I think I'm doing okay in spite of that. Rivals has ended HD time. Oh, right. Helldivers, right. Playing on Switch 2 now, and I drowned in mud. Ah, the mud looks kind of delicious, though. It looks like chocolate pudding. Chocolate sauce, you know. Best of luck with Chapter 2, Miss Heat. Yes, and you're so formal. And that reset me to the beginning. This sucks. Which trial are you doing? You did like the follow the Korok trial, which in my mind is like the worst one. There's one where you got to like go through an area using only provided weapons. How do I throw stuff? Oh, I don't have any stuff. Okay. The wood trial, that one. Oh no, ad. Oh, sorry, yeah, Soul Sticks. Just in case people aren't in the know, I recently changed my ad settings, so you might get ads every now and then. I thought the entire time I'd been streaming for like 5 years that you already were getting ads every now and then, but I recently checked my ad settings and realized that was not true. So I recently changed them so that you should be getting ads every like half hour or so. Obviously, those of you who are subbed or who have Prime sub don't get ads at all. Yeah, the reason I did that, long story short, is to get rid of pre-roll ads, which I wanted to get rid of pre-roll ads because I felt like it deterred new viewers from wanting to stay on my streams if they're getting bombarded with an ad right away. I felt like new viewers might not want to stick around, so I changed them. They're not set in stone. So far I think my new ad settings have been working quite well, but I can change them back to the way that they were at any point, so if it bothers too many people. But I think, you know, ads are just going to be annoying. I think it's unavoidable for the most part. I mean, I watch streams on Twitch sometimes, and you get ads. It's gonna happen. There's no way to. I mean, the streamers can get rid of ads if they want, but you know, you get revenue from that. A majority of streamers will want that. So, also, like, I thought it might be a I don't want to like, I don't want to paywall anything or feel like it's like all about that sort of stuff, but like I also feel like it might encourage new viewers to maybe sub if they want, or use their Prime sub. If you have Amazon Prime, then you get a free sub. So yeah, and I don't usually incentivize subbing or anything like that normally, so um, are you like hitting me with like a cleaner? It's weird. Gonna send Shark Game and HD Fix later today. Sure, go for it. Every 30 minutes forever the ad abyss. Also fair, pre-roll ads are crazy. Yeah, I think pre-roll ads are more annoying because you're like, you go onto a stream and you're like, oh, I'll check this stream out. And then it's just, you just get ads for like a minute and a half before the stream actually starts. And I feel like a lot of new viewers probably won't bother like sitting through them. And the reason why I think that is because I consistently do that. when I like see a stream and I'm like, oh, they're playing a game I'm interested in, maybe I'll check it out briefly. Then I get ads and I'm like, you know what, I don't have the patience. If it's a streamer that I didn't already know, you know, so so yeah, that's why I changed them. So apologies if you get ads every now and then. I'm sorry. I think it's unavoidable though. Ads are fine every half hour isn't that bad. I could make it so that they are so that ads happen every hour instead of every half hour, but the trade-off there is that the ads last longer. They last twice as long. So you're prolonging the ads by an extra half hour, but they're longer as a trade-off. I feel like having shorter ads is better though, personally, but you know, I can change it. Or by turbo, like me, and you can support people and get no subs. I don't really know how turbo works, but I'll take your word for it if you have turbo. Also, hello there, Origami. How you doing? Ooh. Oh, I got excited, and there's a gate in the way. All right, I guess I'll find another way. Hey guys, so I have a question that I like to ask every now and then because it's usually a jumping off point for me to answer my own question. Don't lie to me and say that you never do that. We all do it. What kind of games have we been playing recently? I know that Tiago's been playing some Marvel Rivals and Helldivers. But what games have we been playing recently? I'm curious just because I like talking about games. That might shock you, but I like games and I like talking about them. So yeah, what have we been playing recently? I did actually start. Oh yeah, you've been playing Breath of the Wild. I know that now. I've been recently playing. I recently started playing Monster Hunter Stories, the first one, because the third game is coming out soon, and I thought I might like them. Unfortunately, I regret to inform that I dropped off of Monster Hunter Stories. Unfortunately, I wasn't getting into it. I wanted to like it, but it wasn't doing it for me. Funnily enough, though, I sent a screenshot of the game to my twin, just because, like, I wanted to show them my character that I made in the character creator, and I was like, hey, I made me in this game, what do you think? And then I guess that actually inspired them to also get the game, funnily enough, which is not what I was expecting. Grimm does not get games that often unless they really speak to them, so they ended up getting the bundle that contains the first and second game, and I was actually quite delighted to hear that they also didn't care much for the first game. But they did play the second game, and apparently they're loving it, so maybe I should give the second game a go. I was also thinking I might just skip ahead to the third game that's coming out soon, because it looks really cool. I might try the demo out and see how I feel. I did learn that none of the games are really that strictly connected plot-wise, so I should be able to just jump to the third one if I want. Well, of course, I've been trucking along through Mario Galaxy 2. Oh, okay, how's that been going? Um, I'm doing fine, and you? How's your party so far? My party? If you're referring to the game, then it's going okay. I don't know what else. I don't party. Also, apparently you've been playing Pikmin 4, A Breath of the Wild, Banana. I don't know what banana is. And Brilliant Diamond. Oh, cool. Oh, and also Luigi's Mansion. I don't know what banana is. Is it Donkey Kong Bonanza, maybe? Elden Ring, some Hollow Knight, cool. The You've been playing the Stanley Parable? Cool. That just reminds me of how I, like, referenced it in a stream out of context, and someone in the chat actually knew what I was referencing. Oh, am I seriously having to pay every time I want to sit down? But yesterday I got Shadow Gens on sale on Steam, and I was going to play it today, but between Galaxy 2 and surprisingly work, I have to decide to hold it off. I usually don't like to play more than one game at a time. Also, why does everything here cost money? This mud section is really pissing me off. Oh, Bonanza. Oh, right, the autocorrect. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, Donkey Kong Bonanza is good fun. I never played the DLC for Bonanza because it didn't seem worth the money for me. I'm playing Final Fantasy X, Final Fantasy X-2, Ace Attorney 5, and some KH1. Cool. I've still never played Final Fantasy X. I really want to, but I never seem to get around to it. If I play Final Fantasy X, should I stream it? Because that might be interesting. I might be more motivated to play it that way. Stanley Parable, you say, what ending's your favorite? I think, I don't know about you guys, but I think my personal favorite might be the broom closet ending. Oh, crikey. I forgot I have stuff now. Oh! Oh man, I thought I was dead for sure. Oh, and I still might be. Oh my god, how did I live that? Oh, never mind. I thought I'd be rusty when I started playing this game again. Apparently I'm like super good. Okay. I don't want to brag or anything, but yeah, I think it's just like riding a bike, really. This game's a comedy, it's just terrible. It doesn't help that I lost all my money prior to starting the act, so... The broom closet ending? Yeah, the broom closet ending, yeah. I was about to say do it, but I wouldn't watch since I don't want to get spoiled. Oh, that's fair. I probably wouldn't stream it anytime soon. But, you know, in the foreseeable future. I don't know much about 10-2. Yeah, the broom closet ending for sure. Okay, where the hecky am I? Do I not have my... I do have my compass, yeah. I just don't have the full map because I haven't found, what's her name? The map seller. I keep forgetting what her name is. Every time I hear her name, I'm like, oh yeah, but then I forget again. Is it Chakra, maybe? Don't know why that's like speaking to me. Anyway, as for like games that I've been playing, so I was playing Monster Hunter Stories 1. I've decided to stop playing that because it didn't grab me. I do want to maybe try the second and third one though. But I have been recently playing some Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mentioned this before. Because I decided to I was under the assumption that they might be announcing like the next game soon, and that got me inspired to play it. Spoiler alert, it still hasn't been announced yet. I died. So I've been so I felt inspired to play some more Final Fantasy VII Rebirth because I endeavor to get the Platinum Trophy. I didn't want to start a new playthrough, because I only did my last playthrough like a year ago on stream. But I still don't have the Platinum Trophy yet, so I wanted to do some trophy hunting, and I'm very close to getting my Platinum Trophy. I'm super jazzed about it because I got the trophy for Remake, for FF7 Remake, so I wanted to get the Rebirth one too. And then whenever Part 3 comes out, I'm definitely going to want to get the trophy for that. So that's exciting. I'm looking forward to getting that. I was thinking of maybe doing like a trophy hunting stream where I like play some of it on stream just like for fun. Because I only have to do a few more little things. They're probably quite time-consuming things though. Like I'm still doing the super difficult VR battles, but I've done most of them. I'm just doing the last few. Whoops, I really need to not die. Sure. Hey, I did the same when he played Galaxy 2. Oh, cool, yeah. I remember. Understandable. Also, I realised how bad Luigi Mansion controls are. They are quite bad. I didn't think the controls were... Because I played Luigi's Mansion 1 not too long ago. I streamed that around Halloween. I didn't think the controls were bad, but they weren't as, like, fluid as I thought they'd be. Especially because, like, I heard a lot of people who, like, praise the controls of that game, so... I don't know, I guess dated is the word. Like, because the only other Luigi's Mansion game I played is 3, which is, you know, probably going to be the most, like, polished controlling game, I imagine. So it wasn't what I was used to. It took me a while to get the hang of it. You get the hang of it. I had multiple times I shined a ghost, but I couldn't suck them. Phrasing aside, I know exactly what you mean. Like, you have to, like, hit them with the light to, like, get them to show their weak point, and then you got to inhale them with the poltergust. But your window of time to do that is so incredibly brief. You've got like a split second to start, you know, inhaling after getting them with the light. It was like really weird. I thought for the longest time that I was doing something wrong, but no, I think that's just how the game is. Because the game didn't allow me, it's random. Yeah, it does feel a little bit jank. Good luck for the platinum. It cost me my social life for a week. That's basically what it's been for me. Like every evening I've been, you know, well, time to make some progress on FF7. And I've been making progress. I did some of the fights that I was stuck on the other day. There's like a series of fights that you have to do where it's essentially solo fights where you have to play as a single character for like 5 rounds. And I got really stuck on the ones that are for the 2 characters that I dislike playing as the most. I mean, I don't like... They're like my least favorite characters to play as. I don't dislike playing as them, but they are my least favorite. And that was Barrett and Kate Sith. Like, I don't hate playing as them or anything, but they're my least favorite characters to play, and I got stuck on their challenges. But I managed to do them. I did kind of look up a guide on light strategies, but I managed to win eventually. Which FF game should I play to get into the series? I have access to most of the older ones, so getting an emulate isn't a problem. I know you're asking, I think you're asking Okami there. But I haven't played that many Final Fantasy games, so I can't really give much of a suggestion. I'm a Final Fantasy fan, but I haven't actually played most of the mainline games. I've mainly played spin-offs. I really like Final Fantasy 15. That's like a favorite of mine. I like that one. Also, I think World of Final Fantasy is underappreciated. That's a spin-off. It's random. Sometimes you have 30 seconds, other times you only get a minute. And don't get me started on Luigi. Another reason I realize another reason why I hate them. You don't like Luigi? I like Luigi. He's like my favorite little guy. Oh, you prefer action RPG? I would, yeah, I'd recommend maybe looking into Final Fantasy 15 or Final Fantasy 16 because I played Final Fantasy 16, but I didn't finish it because I wasn't really getting into it. But I like Final Fantasy 15. It's a little rough around the edges, but if you get like the Royal Edition, it contains all the DLCs and updates, so you're getting the most like complete version of the game. But yeah, it's a ton of fun. It's the kind of Kingdom Heartsy. I hate that cat. Which cat? Am I forgetting? I figured out why the boos suck in Luigi's Mansion. It's not even because of their scatter behavior. Luigi has this mechanic where he will auto-lock into enemies and you're unable to turn him around. Yeah, I'm starting to remember as you're saying. Um, yeah, Luigi's Mansion was an odd experience, but I enjoyed it. I'm glad I played it. I'm looking forward to trying Luigi's Mansion 2. I'd like to play that soon. I found it on sale, and I've been eyeballing that sale for a while. God damn it, I suck at this. I thought that the fact that the boos scatter around was the most irritating part about them, personally. The fact that they constantly jump between rooms and you only have a brief moment to catch them, and then they leave to a different room, and it's annoying. Yeah, you have the choice between 15, 16, and 7 Remake. Yeah, the 7 Remake games so far, obviously the third one isn't out yet, but I absolutely adore 7 Remake. Oh, Kate Sith, you're talking about Kate Sith, right, yeah, the damn cat. I like Kate Sith. I don't care much for his playstyle, but I think he's really charming. I think his accent is so fun. I really like his accent. I think it's really charming. I can't really bring myself to dislike him. This only happens if you start sucking or blowing. That's the game that brought me to the series, and I love it. Thanks, Renee. The retro one's good. I personally have not played any of the retro Final Fantasies, unfortunately. Me personally. I've thought about it, but I, just haven't gotten to it. I need to get my cocoon. See, that's the thing, you can easily circumvent that by moving the Poltergust on them, but the game doesn't allow you to move the Poltergust when sucking. Does it not? I'm having a hard time remembering. You can move it, though, by rotating the analog stick, though, right? I thought that's, like, the entire, point of the game. Or is it, like, when you're specifically, like, inhaling on a target, it doesn't let you do that? Which could be the case. Where's my cocoon? Where's my cocoon friend? I think it's up here. There it is. Okay, I need to get out of this freaking maze because it sucks and I hate it in here. Finish my work? Cool. So that's why it sucks. They're generally all good. For the rest, it depends on your taste. Oh, you can't? You can't do that? Luigi locks on and he won't move at all. Yeah, I can see how that's annoying. I, for some reason, don't remember. I think I like, got the hang of it. Like, there's a knack to it, and I eventually got the knack. But, yeah, it's weird. I'm interested to see how Luigi's Mansion 2 is. Because I heard that one's a bit more divisive than the first one. There's definitely a lot of aspects about Luigi's Mansion 1 that I prefer. Again, the only other one I played is 3. I think Luigi's Mansion 1's tone is really cool. Because it's probably the most spooky. Obviously, it's not scary, but I think it like gets the spooky like tone and vibe down really well. It's and I like it for that. Whoops, I gotta stop doing that. Okay, I'm up here. I have no map. And I'm in the water. Oh man, where do I want to go? Oh, bench. I want to be here. And any object that Luigi locks onto, he's sucking on it. Luigi's Mansion 2 controls like Luigi's Mansion 3. The only thing that's different is how the poltergust works. Okay, that's cool then. I'm quite excited for Luigi's Mansion 2, especially because they have that HD version. The only thing about the HD version that I've heard is bad is like they it costs a bit more than it probably should, like it's full price. But I found a deal on a physical copy, so I'm probably going to do that. There's this retailer here in the UK that I frequent when buying games physically, because they very frequently do like really good deals. Ooh, the Coral Chambers? Choral Chambers? Interesting. But yeah, they do a lot of deals on physical games, so I tend to purchase from there a lot. I've been buying from that place for years, and I've never had any problems. So the only problem I had was when I pre-ordered, what was it? I pre-ordered, what game was it? I don't remember. It was a game that I was going to stream. I think it was Mario Galaxy 1 and 2, the bundle, the Switch bundle. I pre-ordered that with the intention of streaming Galaxy 2, and the only problem, and then it arrived a day late than it was supposed to. That was the only issue I ever had with them. Most of the time when I order from there, the games actually come a day early, which is weird. This looks very boss roomy. I feel like I'm going to get attacked. I'm getting some ambush vibes from this place. Also, I am cold. My fan is on, but I'm going to leave it on anyway. Okay, I did not realize the time. Be right back. Sure. Also, I've got some mini sausages to snack on. So sorry if you can hear me snacking. Yum. Luigi's Mansion 1 is my favorite, with the spooky vibe. Yeah, I thought the spooky vibe was a ton of fun. I like the vibes of 3, on Luigi's Mansion 3. I actually would argue that Luigi's Mansion 3 is one of, if not the best looking game on Switch 1. Like the animation, the lighting, like it does a lot to disguise like the Switch 1's limitations. And it looks amazing. I think it still holds up really well. I also like the structure of Luigi's Mansion 3. I like how in Luigi's Mansion 1 it's like this big mansion where you kind of have to explore and kind of like a Metroidvania almost. But I like how in Luigi's Mansion 3 every single floor of the hotel you explore is like a different world. And they can be like radically different from each other. I think that's cool. It's more linear level by level, which I'm okay with. I like a linear game every now and then. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion 2 was originally $40 on the 3DS. Also, one of the bosses sucked on the 3DS Luigi's Mansion. That's because the game used motion controls. If you do play Luigi's Mansion 2, I'm sure here and you beat the game, you should play Scarescraper with me. It's the best part of Luigi's Mansion 2. Really, I never played, because like, didn't they have that in Luigi's Mansion 3? I never really played any of it. I'm not usually into the multiplayer stuff, mainly because I don't have anyone to play with, but also because I'm not a big multiplayer guy. But I'd be willing to try it. I don't know much about it, but I've heard people really like it. It was like a big deal on 3DS, I remember. I don't care for Luigi's Mansion ghost designs. I think most of them are boring. Oh, from Luigi's Mansion 1? Interesting, because like most people I hear like praise the ghost designs of Luigi's Mansion 1 and say that the ones in 2 and 3 are boring. That's what I hear at least. I personally don't mind. I'm okay with it. Oh, so this is how you get the maps. Oh, what? You don't even buy them from Chakra anymore? You just get them from these models? Oh, so that must be what that model that I encountered on my way in was for. For like the previous area, the Underworks. So I'll have to go back and grab that at some point. So you don't buy them from her anymore, you just get them from these. Well, I guess that saves me some searching. Cool, so I have a map now. I now am imbued with knowledge. Once I pre-order FF7 Rebirth, and they forget to make me pay, can't complain. Really? You bought FF7 Rebirth and got it for free? Did you ever have to pay? Oh my god, can that happen for me, please? That's quite the sale. You got it for 100% off. Yes, but they ruined it in my opinion. As someone who solo run Luigi's Mansion 2 Scarescraper, really? I think I dabbled in the Scarescraper in 3, so I'm interested to see if Luigi's Mansion 2 is better. I definitely want to stream Luigi's Mansion 2, that was always my plan. I remember Luigi's Mansion 2 for the jamming ringtone. Oh, that's something that I have heard about the game. That's one thing I've heard about it, is that like EGAD calls you a lot to tell you obvious stuff that you probably already know. Like it's one of those kinds of games where they like hold your hand a bit too much. That's one complaint I've heard about the game. I feel like that probably won't deter me from playing it or anything. I might get, it might bug me here and there. I don't think it will be that big a deal for me though. I'm pretty lax about that kind of stuff. So that'll probably be fine. But the jamming ringtone. The boss ones are fine. The painting ghost. Oh yeah, the portrait ghosts. Those are the ones that people seem to really like. It's interesting how they have backstories and stuff. No, never, and it was the deluxe. You got the deluxe edition for free as well? Oh my good god, that's crazy town. Oh no. I think I recognize that laugh. Oh, it's you again. What's this? The little spider climbs so high, here to stand a quiver at our startling citadel. Pale child, you return only to mock? Neither you nor your land have proven my match. This sleeping citadel shall be no different. Spider, dear, why must you remain so distressingly optimistic? The power that waits above you cannot conceive. Her who would snuff that hope with barely a glance. Okay, you trying to pick a fight or what? Because I toast you last time. Fool child, you think me blind to the form of your liege, having come this far? This land's grandeur, the devotion of its bugs, and the curse that befalls them, the signs are clear. Your kingdom is in the thrall of a creature beyond bug, one of that higher caste. Whatever its desire for my silk and my shell, it shall find I'm quite attached to both. Marvelous. So the spider knows something of fathomless beings, and still it hopes to stand against one, a god. Yeah, Hornet's done that before, I'm not worried. Where do you hide this boundless strength you claim, Spider? I've watched your struggle towards us. Yours was a painful, broken trek. One needs grace to stand before the divine. Then best you keep watching, child. I've found those who claim themselves a god can rarely match the title. And experience tells me even gods can fall. Oh, I thought we were going to fight. That was a little bit disappointing. Oh dear. What's going on? Oh, okay, we are in for a fight, just not against her. She sent her flunkies after me. I eat gods for breakfast. Luigi's Mansion 2 is more mission-based. He doesn't call you often, unless it's story-written. Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard about the mission-based structure. Apparently they made Luigi's Mansion 2 more mission-based because it kind of lends itself better to being on a handheld. Like a very pick-up-and-play kind of thing. I think I should set a marker for this. I think I use these for keys, right? Those ones. In Mansion 2 you feel less lonely. Personally I don't mind, but it bothered people at launch. Yeah, I can understand. I'm willing to be very open-minded about Luigi's Mansion 2. I don't have any sort of deep connection to Luigi's Mansion 1 anyway. And from what I hear, Luigi's Mansion 3, which again is the only other game I played, is a good fusion of 1 and 2 in a lot of ways, and I really like that game. So if there's a lot of similarities between 3 and 2, then I'm sure to like 2 a good amount. I doubt I'll like it more than 3, but I'm sure I will like it. I have a hard time believing that I'll dislike it, at least, so I'm willing to give it a shot. You woke up the bugs. Yes, I woke them from their slumber. Oh my god, look at the water. Keep your legs straight when you hit the water. Oh, hello. A rosary necklace. I'm getting lots of monies now. I should be able to buy all manner of stuff. Yeah, Luigi's Mansion I'm looking forward to. You've actually made me want to start playing it sooner rather than later, actually. Maybe after I'm done with Uncharted 4, I could start Luigi's Mansion 2? And Uncharted 4 isn't that long a game. Maybe. I still have to buy the game. I haven't actually bought it yet. But I feel like I've been buying a lot of games lately. I kind of want to ease up a bit, but I don't know. I've only ever been buying games on sale, though. I've been, like, really particular about that recently, so maybe I'm fine. And I'll be getting Luigi's Mansion 2 on a sale as well, so... Yeah, maybe when I'm done with Uncharted 4... Oh, I shot in the wrong direction. Crap. If you like 3, I think 2 is going to be your cup of tea. Good to know. I'm looking forward to trying it. I think I'll like it. The HD version looks quite nice as well. They actually put a lot of effort into the HD version, I feel. Like, say what you will about like it being overpriced. I think that's a valid take. Oh no, there's enemies about. Say what you will about the price. I think it being overpriced is a valid take. The game itself, I think it, like, from what I've seen, I think it looks good. I think it's a good remaster, because, like, they didn't just, you know, up-res it and stuff, like, but they actually remodeled a lot of stuff, and all that, and I'm like, cool, that's nice. I'm a fan. It'd be cool if they do more 3DS ports. There's some other 3DS games that I think should be ported to Switch. Although I can't think of what they are off the top of my head. Also, Solstice redeemed a posture check. Good idea. Boy, I'm real hungry. I'm gonna have another sausage. I just remembered that after the stream I can go eat my Chinese leftovers. We ordered Chinese yesterday, and one of my favorite parts about eating Chinese food is the leftovers that you can have. Because I hate like thinking about like dinner and stuff. You know, you gotta eat. But I'm a bit of a picky eater, so there's very little things that I actually enjoy, and it makes preparing food like really stressful. Which is why I love Chinese food, because like Chinese, like that's a 2-day thing. Like I have my Chinese food and then I always have leftovers. So then it's like, cool, I don't have to think about what I'm going to eat for dinner the next day because I can just have my Chinese. That's like the best part about it, if you ask me. And I actually kind of prefer Chinese after it's been reheated in the microwave. So, I don't know if that's just me. Okay, I gotta get back into this groove. It also was a time where each character got a major game. Mario, Peach, and Luigi. New Soup on DS, New Soup 2. Yes. Did anyone ever play the Princess Peach game on Switch? I think that game came and went and nobody talked about it. What was it called again? Princess Peach... Princess Peach Showtime. That was it. The game where she where it's all about stage plays and theaters. I thought the concept of that game was so cool, but I was kind of disappointed to learn that it's kinda it feels very much like a game for young children. And that's not to say that all the players can't enjoy it, but it doesn't offer any real challenge or anything like that. So I didn't get it because I probably wasn't going to enjoy it. It was a shame. Where am I? This place is not on my map. Okay, I'm down here now. These look like the pilgrims that I was fighting before, but they're all wearing different clothes. Look, they're wearing these, white robes now instead of the red, pilgrim outfits they were wearing before. So, are all these people pilgrims? I am now noticing that there are a bunch of corpses everywhere. I'm embarrassed to admit that I didn't notice that until now. I'm kind of used to seeing corpses everywhere in this game, so I kind of glaze over them. Yeah, I imagine all these people I'm fighting are also pilgrims, but these are the ones that actually, made it here. Was that a robot? Did I just kill a robot? It burst into gears. That was kind of cool. Ah, it seems like these guys are some manner of automaton. This isn't the first time I fought a robot in this game, but these ones are a lot smaller than that one. Crap. This place intrigues me. I'm pretty into robot. Look, there's gears coming out. They don't just explode into goop. I only played the demo with my sister and we actually enjoyed it. I'm sure it is enjoyable, but it depends on what you want out of your games. I'm sure it's fun as a little experience, Never heard of it? Yeah, I imagine they didn't market it too well. And it wasn't that popular, so no one really talked about it. It feels like Super Princess Peach on the DS. Oh, read their names on the on my journal. Cog Worker. The pilgrims maybe you're referring to. So we've got Envoy, a guy that oft-times leader within the Citadel's choir. Choir Pouncer, agile bug, one of the few hardy pilgrims that have reached the Citadel. Choir Bellbearer, winged devout of the Citadel carrying brace of gilded bells. Choir Flyer, aerial bug of the Citadel, unarmed but for its short horn. Quieter? I don't know. Disciple of the quiet, elevated above other pilgrims and forced to cowl their face forevermore. Reed, disciple of the choir, charged to maintain its perfect order by a sharp pin if necessary. Interesting. So they are pilgrims, but they're doing a little sing-song. Oh, this game is called Silksong. Oh, hello. Are you gonna attack me? That's a yes! I don't know why I thought he might not. Is it so bad that I want to assume the best in people? They are beast. Yeah, the beastology thing, you can read their names. Yeah, I should do that more often. I never played Super Princess Peach. Also, cute enemies. I love this area. Yeah, this area is cool. What's this place called? The Coral Chamber? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. It's cool. I like the mechanical stuff. I think that's really cool. I like that there's robots. I hope we fight some more robots. I just died. I was trying to Shah, but I didn't Shah very well. Okay, I'm not too far back. I wanna fight a boss. I wanna kill stuff. I wanna kill something big. I was hoping we'd fight what's her name, but she just buggered off instead. Buggered, pun not intended. Go away. Oh, man. I get impatient. I'm not very good at the exploration aspect of this game. I'm willing to admit that. I get stressed out when I don't know where I'm going, and I get impatient when I'm exploring. I distinctly remember when I played the original Hollow Knight on stream like 3 years ago for the first time, and someone in my chat was like, you know, you're not very good at the exploring stuff, but you're actually pretty good at the combat side of things. And I was like, okay, I'll take it. And I was like, you're pretty good at fighting, but you're like not very great at the exploring. I was like, yeah, I get that, and I agree with you. But I took it as a compliment because it implied that I was good at fighting, which is the part of the game that I enjoy the most. So, like the boss fights, at least. I think that's where the game shines, really. I feel like I want to go the other way. Are these glowing butterflies? I'm noticing some of these little butterflies everywhere. It looks like they're using them as light sources. They don't have actual light bulbs. Whoops, I went right into the gears. I got grinded. I'm gonna have to extend this BRB. It was just for feeding the dogs now, but first I gotta go take a shower. Sure thing. I figured that it was probably for feeding the dogs. You gotta take care of them. I hate this blackout section of Luigi's Mansion 2. Oh, not 2, 1. The blackout section? I don't remember. I remember shockingly little about the game, even though I only played it a couple months ago. Like, I feel like because the game takes place within like one giant mansion, and the game is also not that long, I think the game's overall experience kind of blends together. So I don't remember in what order stuff happened. I remember getting really lost at one point. Maybe that was the blackout bit you're referring to. Oh, crikey. Hey, look who's remembering that you can heal in mid-air in this game. I was forgetting that all the time before. After you beat Boolossus, the power cuts off? Oh, right. I remember getting lost for ages doing that, because I just didn't know where to go. I was under the impression that you had to, like, fix the power, but it wasn't as simple as I thought. I might have ended up, like, Googling what to do, actually. I don't remember exactly. It looks like these guys kind of get reanimated when I get close to them. It's like they're sleeping, and then a bunch of silk, you know, circles around them, and then they spring to life. What is the silk stuff for, and what's so important about it? Yeah, you have to go to a specific area to kill a ghost. Yeah, I thought that we had to like go into some kind of engine room and or something like that, and turn on the power that way, because there is like a boiler. So I thought maybe we need to like light candles or something. Oh crap! I was like, when are you guys gonna come alive? Yeah, then get a key to fix the power. Yeah, the game is a little bit obtuse with its direction at times, and like I was trying to contact EGAD to get some help, but he wasn't helping. Friend. Oh, how's the sound on the stream? Like the volume, has that been okay? I haven't been keeping an eye on it as like I usually would. I forgot. Okay, so we're back in the slab. I've been here before, but obviously I didn't come this far, so is it because it was blocked off? It was. Okay, so this is a shortcut. Cool. Why is this thing shining? Should I play Elden Ring or study graph theory? I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a very clear answer there. But, out of curiosity, what is graph theory? Oh, a frayed rosary string. Cool. I like those. I've got quite a bit of money at this point if I include all of my rosary strings. Neither. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so this is just for the purposes of a shortcut, so let's go. I'm so hungry right now. I'm eating more sausages. Play Sonic Origins. How incredibly random. Also, hi there, Snap Pigeon. How you doing? Or Mario Galaxy. He an old man with a phone / Game Boy. Be patient. How hungry? I don't know. Pretty hungry. How do you quantify how hungry you are? I'm not hungry enough so that I'm getting, you know, like the rumbly in my tumbly, but I'm hungry to that I notice and I feel the need to complain about it every few minutes. Ooh. What's this? More stuff that's going to charge me? Oh, not all of these work. This one works. What's this one for? A machine with a symbol of silk. Insert rosaries. Okay, why not? I've got the cash. Oh, it's just a silk refill, so in other words, I just wasted all my money. Well, not all of it, but a significant amount of my money. I'm just willing to throw my rosaries at whatever. 40 rosaries for a little bundle of silk seems like kind of a rip-off, doesn't it? Oh! Can I not, like, pogo across this instead? Oh, okay. The platforms are just going to get in the way. I'll use the platforms. There we go. Hey, it's a little, what are these, fleas? They're cute. I don't know if I think they're cuter than the grubs in the first game or not. They're pretty cute. Oh, hello. Ah, you suck. Silk? Silksong? Yeah, I had no idea that there'd be silk in Silksong. I replied to the wrong person. I meant to reply this. Oh, right, yeah, I replied to the wrong person. I've been eyeballing Elden Ring for a while. I've never played a FromSoft game before. Not because, like, I'm worried about them being too difficult or something. That used to be a concern, but I've come to realize that I quite enjoy that, sometimes. But, mainly because I don't think I'd like their vibe. Again, like, Dark Souls is obviously very, dark. I feel like I made a mistake. What's this? Oh, wait, is it a pattern? This is like learning a new ocarina song. Way too many directions. Hey, I did it. I was getting ready to save a clip so that I could just look back at that and cheat, but no, I did it legit. That's fine. Um, okay, the boos also just suck. Yeah, the boos are annoying. They constantly flee to other rooms and they don't sit still. Yeah, they're annoying. A cogheart piece. One part of a cogwork heart containing an intricate mechanism of wheels and regulators. Interesting. I wonder what that's for. Some manner of MacGuffin, I think. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so Dark Souls is obviously very dark, and I just don't really like games with overly dark aesthetics. I know this game does, but the thing that allows me to kind of look past it is the beauty in this game, like the art style and the world, and there is some like very bright looking areas from time to time. Also, the very cute character designs draw me in as well. But most FromSoft games are very gritty and depressing, and I just don't. I'm not about that. But out of all the FromSoft games I've seen, Elden Ring looks like the most visually pleasing to me, or the one that seems to like draw me in the most. So if I were to play one, it might be that one. Hey, it's you again. You're all over the place. Since you asked, it is a branch of mathematics about systems of vertices, dots, connected by edges, lines. Well, I know what graphs are, but I don't know what graph theory is. Just theory about graphs, I guess. Yeah, a bunch of mathematics about systems of vertices. Yeah. I've dabbled in some graphs. Yeah, Grindel. Well, see what happens to nasty bully bugs when they come after poor old Grindel? That's a well-deserved end, we reckon. We heard this old citadel was nice and quiet and bursting with goodies, so what happened, eh? Why is it crawling with bullies and busybodies? The creature that haunts this place is stirring, little thief. The citadel's castle now roam the halls. You would do well to leave soon if you mean to survive. Wait, what? You being mirthful? We're staying here till we're done pilfering. You should be the one leaving if you're so afeard. You're always pleasant. Well, you've been creeping around this dusty old place for a while, eh? You must be carrying a lot of goodies with you. Let a poor old snitch fly have a look. No touch! No. No touchy. Ow, what a rotten turd. Keep your nasty junk to yourself, then. I didn't consent to the touching. A graph someone graph theory is about. It's nice and confusing. Okay, something to get really stuck into then. I'm scared. There's lots of webs everywhere and I'm scared. Also, I have 1 health and I'm most likely going to die. Sorry. I did my involuntary platypus noise. I literally, no joke, I sometimes make that noise without meaning to. During stressful situations. It never used to be like that, but it's become like my, quick panic response. Oh my god. Oh my god. There we go. I don't want to fight you right now. Oh, I gotta go down. Grindel's design is adorable. Yeah, I don't know who my favorite, character design is up to this point. I mean, I love Sherma. I forget, was Sherma male or female? I think Sherma might be male. I remember, being surprised. So I think Sherma might be male. Yeah, I really love Sherma. It's so adorable. I don't even, got his little instruments, got his little thing. I saw Sherma a lot before starting the game because he was all over Instagram. So I was already aware of him, but yeah, he's damn adorable. Almost like this was originally a land of spiders. Don't get me started on spiders. I did not like the deep nest from the first game, partially because it was really, really bonkers irritating. Also, it had spiders. No. Bags of nope. Okay, my cocoon is this way. Everyone loves Sherma. Can't wait for the free DLC. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. They did announce some new DLC. I forgot some free stuff. I think all the DLC in the first game was also free. Not only did they like, in a lot of people's opinion, like underprice this game, but they're also doing like free content. Oh god. Yeah, by the time I had played Hollow Knight a few years ago, all the updates were already done, so I didn't really know what was the DLC and what was there before, so... He's very cute. He's so different somehow. Yeah, Sherma is interesting. I'm wondering if Sherma might be, like, more important than he seems. You're a spider? That one spider boss literally calls you a daughter who returned. Really? I did not know that. How can that be? I thought Hornet's parents were like from the first game, like the king or whatever, and the lady. That would explain like the silk, I guess, and she does kind of have a very twitchy spider-like body, but I assume she was just some kind of beetle. Okay, I need you to get out of my business. Oh my god, I really don't care much for you. There we go. Okay, we're doing some tricky platforming. No, it's Hera, the Beast Child with the King, one of the Dreamers. Yeah. I remember that bit. I'm a little bit fuzzy on the details. It's been a while. Okay, let's go this way. If I can find a bench soon. Actually, no, I'm going to go the other way. The king had a child with the person in Deepness, so she would join the Dreamer. That's why Hornet was even there. That's her home. Well, how can she be a spider then? Was the Dreamer a spider? Or, I'm sorry if I'm like frustratingly not understanding. Whoa! There's it's a party in here. It's a party. Also, are you sucking out my soul or what? Oh, it's sucking out my silk! And shooting giant knives at me! Okay. Also, the game got loud there. I'm gonna, like, lower the volume a smidge. I just explained that. I'm sorry, I'm not getting it. This literally calls you the daughter who returned. The king, what do I do? The king had a child, that's a home. But Hera, the beast, aka Dreamers, is a spider. Okay. I didn't... I guess I must have forgot that. I did look up, like, a tiny little, like, recap of the first game before playing this, but even that was a while ago. A lot of the story in the first game was really vague anyway, you know. Well, not vague, but like like it was like the kind of story where nothing is like explicitly told to you a lot of the time, and it's like clues in the world, and you gotta seek out the plot, which is cool. But it meant that I didn't know what was really going on a lot of the time. But like, it's not like I didn't care or anything though. Yeah, I hope I find a bench soon, because I'm having to do this backtracking a lot. Where's my cocoon thing? Oh, it's up there. It's on the next level up. Okay, I really need to go, but you lads are in the way. Backtracking can be so scary because, like, if you die, then all my money's gone. And I've got quite a bit. Although I do have most of my money is, like, on these rosary chains, aren't they? So they're relatively safe. Still, I'd ideally not want to lose any of my stuff. I have to deal with this thing again. Crike. Oh no, I really don't want to die to you. Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? Let's go down. Maybe that's something I can fight. That's a bit easier. I'm scared. One hit, and I lose all my monies. She's the queen technically of Deepness, which is why it's spider infested. Oh, okay. You don't lose your money, you just donate it to the Citadel. I can't tell if you're joking. Also, greetings. Well, I don't consent to the donation of my monies. No! I pressed the wrong button. I was trying to jump. I was trying to jump off the wall, but I was so, like, my finger was hovering over the circle button so much because I wanted to heal that I accidentally pressed the button instead of jumping off the wall. If I had jumped off the wall, I was trying to get to safety first. God damn. Oh well, most of my money is on my on these necklaces, so it's not that bad. But I think I had like 400 or so rosaries, which is a pretty good amount of monies. That sucks. Don't worry, they didn't ask. Yeah, it's a shame. That's how they crumble cookies. I wonder if there's a shop around here somewhere. It's because I'm trying to rush, just because I want to get back to my cocoon as quick as I can. When it comes to exploration, I'm just too reckless and careless. As I said before, other people have told me that I'm not very good at the exploration aspect of this game, but the fighting, I'm decent at. I just get lost easy, and I get impatient. It's nice that this game lets you string rosaries, though. Yeah, that's actually a really nice feature that they from the first game, because there was nothing you could really do about it in the first game. You know, you have to buy the strings sometimes, or you can find them. But it means that, you know, if you die, then, you know, the strings don't go away. So you can. So it's a way of being able to essentially save them without having to, you know, deposit them at a bank, which I never did in the first game. By the way, I never used the bank. It's because there's only one bank in the whole game, and like you have to go all the way over there when you want to like get money. It's not convenient at all. If the bank was in Dirtmouth, then that might be a bit more useful, but... Yeah, the string mechanic, the string feature, I quite like. Okay, oh, this is where I died before. So I'm gonna get right in there with the killing. Yeah, all you had in the first game was the very refutable bank. Yeah, I never used the bank. It's just too inconvenient, too out of the way. Let's see, should I go up or left? Let's go up. It looks like a dead end. We're getting into some trickier platforming now. Okay. Oh, a chest. These guys are pretty cool. They are a bit annoying. There we go. Hey, lots of money. See, I'm getting my money back. Gradually. I'd have a hell of a lot more if I didn't lose it, but let's not think about that. Also, there was a bit in the previous stream, I think it was the last stream of this, where Hornet had to be nude. There was a bit where Hornet had all her stuff taken and she had to go nude. And it was really, really, really bizarre. What are these things? I've been seeing these all over the place. I think I might need some kind of upgrade for those. Whoop! Okay, bye. See ya. Okay, let's go this way. So Pidgey, I take it that you've played this game before? Because this is obviously my first time playing. I played the first Hollow Knight game for the first time about 3 years ago. I streamed it then as well. And then I recently did a second playthrough when this game came out. But only recently have I started actually playing it. It's pretty cool so far. I want to do another boss fight. I'm itching to get into another boss fight. Oh, I might get my wish. Nah, this is a mini-boss. Oh well, close enough. Oh, dearie me! Ooh, it's got like some kind of charge move. Okay, don't get close to it when it's doing that. Okay, when it flies up into the air, it always does a Sha move. Oh no, there's two! Jeez. Yeah, I've 100%ed the game, wow. That no doubt takes a lot. I imagine you're quite excited for the DLC, or the free content stuff. Yeah, that must have taken some time. And skill, and patience, and other things. Oh, I think I found like a good strat with these guys. Whoops. Yeah, just like, I think dashing in and out is a good way to deal with them. Let's see, so I could go this way, or I could go down. I'm kind of curious where down is. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Do we know when that's coming out? Or, like, I don't know if they gave, like, a date. Okay, I can't break through that. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-da. Hey, oh no. Much more monies for me. Um, because I can't really... Because the music in this game is so subtle, and, you know, it's, like, faint. Obviously, this game has music in it, but, like, I can't hear it a lot of the time, especially because when I stream, I tend to not have the volume too loud on my end, so that it doesn't feel like I have to yell. um, but because of that, every time I stream this game, I always have a new song stuck in my head. And it's always just a song from another game. Usually the music doesn't really properly flare up unless it's a boss fight. I can confirm this year, but nothing else. Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I wonder if they'll drop it during my playthrough. So I can just, like, do it without having to stop the game. Crap, I missed. Ah! Okay, well that thing's dead. Oh yeah, in the last stream, I think, I did a really fun minigame where it was essentially, like, throwing knife practice. It was like a target practice minigame. That minigame was quite fun. I wonder if there's any more of those. It reminded me of, like, shooting gallery games in Zelda. It had that kind of vibe on it. Whoop. Okay, well, bye. Ooh, stuff. Ah, no, I don't want to die again. Dying is really awkward. If I didn't want to die, then maybe I should stop, you know, being bad. Oh, another rosary necklace. I'm going to be swimming in rosaries pretty soon. Okay, what's this? Some kind of town? Oh no, it's some kind of dining hall? Given that Silksong was originally going to be a Hollow Knight DLC and it ended up taking 7 years, I could see... yeah, I mean, who knows, yeah. But, you know, Hollow Knight, the original Hollow Knight got a bunch of content updates, so I assume it's just going to be like that, where they're just going to do some of those and just drop those every now and then. This place is cool. What's this? Ah! Oh, sorry. Loyal Mergwyn. What awful clattering! Would you kindly conduct yourself a little more carefully? And why are you adorned in such an awful livid red? By my oath, those above must make a sport of sending me the most wretched servants they can find. I am no servant, sir, rather a guest of sorts, invited by the citadel. And tell me, is this vial of oil on display your own? Nothing here is my own, you impertinent young mite. This sacred hall, and all the food contained within, belong to my most exalted master, the great gourmand, the finest connoisseur who has ever lived, the one whose taste transcends the ages. None are left now who oh, there's such vocab. Venerate them as they deserve, save for the loyal, lonely bug who stands before you. That oil is merely a small savory to whet their appetite for the grand meal to come, a spectacular, far-loom-spanning dish that I've been planning for an age. But alas, those above seem to have forsaken my poor master, and I have grown so old. Now I can never hope to gather the necessary ingredients. Blast their indolence. So what, you want me to do it? I could see that comparison just minus the super cheesy happy minigame music in Ocarina of Time. Yeah, I'm starting to think of it now. It sounds like the Ocarina of Time shooting gallery music sounds like the Candy Mountain Cave song. A little bit. Still you tarry here, bug who calls herself a guest. If your idle claws need work, put them to service for our exalted great gourmand. I must remain by my master, so you will need to leave the citadel and gather ingredients for their meal in my stead. Great taste of Farloon. What's in it for me? I could track down any ingredient you desire for a price. The oil you keep here may be of some use to me. Promise it as reward, and your master shall have his meal. Such a squalid bargain ill befits a holy servant. But so be it. Fetch me the ingredients, and you shall have that pale condiment for yourself. What do I want? What can I want oil for? Let's see. So I need rare delicacies: mossberry stew, vintage nectar, courier's rasher, crust nut, pickled muck maggot. Also, I need silver bells in Bellheart. I forgot about those. Oh, I've nearly done this one. Okay. Oh. Let's see what's down here. I thought that I might fight someone here, because it looks like an area where a boss fight might happen, you know? Also, I think I might sneeze. I might sneeze. Excuse me. Yeah, that was a sneeze, by the way. Do you want the real answer or the 18 plus answer to that question? I'm just messing either way. Your choice. Oh, I got a Silk Eater. Oh, the oil, I just realized. Okay. Let's see, hold on. Grub that lives within and feeds upon Farloom's lingering silk. Born with the ability to sense silk over great distances, consume the Silk Eater, retrieve a cocoon after falling in battle. Whoa, really? Like, it'll get my cocoon for me? That's kind of awesome. Well, I'm saving that. That's kind of amazing. So if I'm ever in a situation where I really need to get my cocoon, and it has a lot of money, and I'm gonna die and stuff, then I can just, you know, use one of those. That's pretty amazing. It's a large one. It's a dead one. Yep, they're pretty nice. Yeah, that's like really, really useful. I love the parkour in this game. It's so fun. Came a little too late to save your 400 rosary body earlier, though. Yeah, that would definitely be the scenario where I would use it. Definitely, if something like that happens again, that's when I'm using it. Oh, I forgot that I have a charge attack. Should be using that more often. I completely forgot I had that. Again, it's been 2 weeks since the last time I streamed this, so... Oh, I am without a map here. Oh, this is where I'm, like, supposed to go. I'm gonna retreat for now. Because there's, like, this other area over to the right here that I haven't been to. I want to check that out first. I'll go here. Oh, Pidgey, out of curiosity, we were talking about it earlier. like just about what games that we've been playing recently. You know, just for fun and stuff. Have you been playing any interesting games recently, or uninteresting ones that you just like? Doesn't matter. I just think that's a nice question to ask sometimes. Whoops. This place kind of reminds me a little bit of the City of Tears from the first game. It's not really got like the same kind of color palette, but it's got a very similar vibe, I guess. It's hard to describe really exactly, but it reminds me of it. Maybe the music. Again, I can't hear the music that well, but... Oh no! God, this little bell thing hit me at just the right angle. Oh man. God damn it. I'm all the way over here. Welcome back, funny guy. Are the dogs okay? Whoops. The little dog. Okay, so we're going down here. Whoops-a-daisy. See, and I tend to like lose a lot of health just in my efforts to get back to my cocoon. Again, I'm a little bit too careless when it comes to navigation. Okay, bench, we're safe. So now I'm going to go to the right and then down, and then we'll run over to the other side. Oi. Oi! The dogs are good, but I don't think they liked getting their food late. It's just... that's warranted and my fault. Ah. It's okay. It's okay to forget sometimes. Okay, where am I going? I want to go down. Okay, here we go. Now I'm getting somewhere. Okay, and let's sprint over here. Oh yeah, this is where all the robots were. But I figured that I wanted to try going the other way first. It looks like both these pathways lead to the same place eventually anyway, so... Hey! No! Oh, it's okay, the bench isn't too far away. I'm just rusty. It's fine. How long have I been playing today? About 2 hours almost. Okay, at least the bench wasn't too far away, so I'll just grab my cocoon and continue moseying on. Okay, I'm gonna killify these guys though. Nothing stops their charge. Sweet. Okay, so I think I'll go down, because it looks like the areas that are down there are dead ends. Oh, hello. What's this? A shop? Great bugs, you who weep as your kingdom fades, join me up on the stage. Together we shall inflame the passion of Falu. Stage. Also, can I, like, get rid of your sign? It moves a little bit every time I hit it. I wonder how much time I'm wasting. While I'm doing this, I'm going to eat a sausage. And yeah, it's back. What's the point of being able to move the sign? Oh well, I can't get in from that way anyway. I have to find another way. Man, these guys are all up in my business. There we go. Let's go this way. A little bench, a little desk. It's cute. Oh no, they're gonna come alive and attack me probably. Called it. Oh, we got another Silk Eater. Cool, that's 2. I haven't used the first one yet. Excellent. Now that this was a worthy detour. Let's see. Oh, is this fast travel? Yep. Hey, I've got my 400 rosaries back. This takes a while. Oh, why is there 2? Hello! I don't know why I called you. I don't really intend on going anywhere right now. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna break this. I can craft more tools. More rosaries? What are these? Oh, what's this? A lift? There's nowhere else I can go here. Alright, where's this go? Oh. Terminus? Did that say? Whoa, it like suctions you up into it. Where am I now? Whoa, I'm in like a whole other mess of crap. Okay, let's not do that. Okay, okay, so I got a bench, that's good. I really do want to do another boss fight though. I'm really itching for like a proper boss fight with the pattern memorization and the Shah. I hope I come across one soon. Yeah, I gotta remember to do my charge attack. To get the big damage. Okay, I'm doing a bit better now. Perhaps I'm finding my groove. can tell which ones are going to come alive because they are drawn slightly differently. Ooh, there we go. Okay, we're making our way up. Okay, I really want to kill you. Oh dear, we're in trouble. God, these guys are irritating. Man, and now I'm almost dead. I have to climb this whole thing again if I die. Ooh, what's this? Another shop? There's something up here. Can't get to it though. Must be another way. I need some silk. Oh, there's some silk. Is it enough to heal me up? No, not even close. Whoa, what is this? It's a giant wheel. Huh, hold on. Huh. Does it, like, go different ways? Then we have to spin this to go up or down or left or right. Okay, good to keep in mind. Okay, let's head to the left. There's another lad here. No, I tried so hard. I'm sorry about the frequency of my dying that I'm doing today. I guess this is why I was warned that maybe taking a break in between acts might not be great, because my skills won't be sharp. But I think that's... I think that's going to happen anyway, so... These guys who fly around are just really annoying as well. Like, they fly around, so it's harder for me to hit them. They throw stuff at me, so it's harder to dodge. And on top of that, they block my attacks sometimes. Like, good on them for being so formidable, but... kind of annoying for me. Just gonna try and avoid them. Sometimes it feels like avoiding the enemies makes me take more damage in the long run, though. Yeah, there's my thing. Okay, I was going to the right. And yeah, this was the guy that got me. There we go. If you got to get into a good groove with them. Let's see. I'm curious about what's going on the right there, because according to the map, there might be like a house or some kind of structure there. This just pooped out some silk before. I don't know if I want to waste my money on that. Unless it does something different. But I feel like it probably won't. Is this a dead end? I think so. What if it doesn't... What if it does something different? I'm not... There's a picture of silk. No, it probably is going to do the same thing. I don't need silk that badly right now. I think I hear someone. Or something. Or maybe that's just ambience. I don't know. I'm sorry. Is it ambience or is it ambiance? Oof. I always say ambience. It just occurred to me that maybe I'm saying it wrong. Okay, well I'm over here now. Oh, hold on, is that maybe a bench? Man, everything is charging me. This is starting to feel like a classic Ratchet and Clank game. That is not a bench. Where does it go, though? Okay, so there's like mini fast travel points within this area. I was hoping that was a bench. Whoa, this place looks ominous. Oh, a white key. Didn't I need a key for something? Grants access to the Citadel's White Ward. Yeah, I needed a key for something. Cool. I'll double back a little bit. See what's going on in here. Okay, I have a bad feeling. Still not convinced this is a good thing. I mean, finding bells is good, but I thought maybe I'd be attacked. Thought maybe there'd be someone guarding this. Oh well, I get my first shrine. I get my bench as well. This place was just kind of here. I mean, ringing the oh no. Oi, you there! It was you, wasn't it, ringing that great clanging bell just now, right when I'm trying to get some sleep. Oh, hello. The caretaker. Admit it, you done it, you shifty little bell runger. You've chosen a curious place to rest, sir. Do you perhaps know something of the shrine and its companions in the lands below? Oh, so you ask funny questions as well as cutting bells free, eh? You certainly ain't a pilgrim, but you're clearly not of the choir either. No, I know exactly what you are. A bell-ringing lout, a weirdo. Don't you realize what you've done, waking that shrine back up? That bell has rung out far and wide. The wretched and the lost will have heard its call. They'll be making their way here now. Well, what's done is done, and what's wrong is wrong. Just make sure you don't come back here soon, you lout. You can help me deal with all the dirty little pilgrims and desperate scavengers who turn up. Is that an official quest? The shrine awakened. It calls out to him, you see. It's safe here. Come on over. Ringing in the ears of every lost pilgrim and grubby so-and-so unlucky enough to have made it to this blasted citadel with their wits intact. Well, what's done is done, blah 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 blah, yeah, okay. If time permits, Sir Bug, I shall visit again. Okay, I guess maybe I'll come back later. Oh well. I thought maybe I would fight something. I guess not. I wonder how I get to those areas. There must be another way around. Okay, let's just keep going. Oh dear, more of these guys. I know how to deal with your kind now. Whoops, and you know how to deal with mine. There we go. Okay, I'm getting better with those. That was dumb. There we go. They're a real piece of work. Oh, it's getting green. What's all this green? It's looking mighty green. Guy, this guy sounded kind of like Banjo-Kazooie for a sec there. Wait. That was risky. Apparently there might be a way up from here, according to my map. Oh yeah, I can't reach though. Oh, no map. That's a good sign. Oh no. This looks boss roomy. Or is it more like a little gauntlet? I don't really have much health right now, so I'd love to stock up first. Oh dear. Cogwork dancers. Whoa. They're so synchronized. And they're robots. Oh my god, I didn't think the hitbox was that big. I thought I was safe. Okay, let's try that again. Cool, we finally got into another boss. Oh, what the hell? Songclave. Okay. They're also deadly. I like that fight a lot. Okay, I'm excited to actually do it. I only got it. I was only there for like a few seconds. Well, well, see here what your brash behavior has wrought, Bellringer. Just as I predicted, this once peaceful sanctuary is now crawling with all sorts. We've the beginnings of a shabby little settlement, all huddled around this old shrine. These poor bugs, all are victims of the Citadel and its insidious attraction. This place draws them up into its maw only to consume them utterly. Aye, inside and out, it's nothing but a grand gilded lie. Well, at least these few stragglers can enjoy a moment's safety, poor fools. What quest you got? Building up Songclave. If this place must provide shelter for every ragged bug who wanders in, we'll need supplies and currency. If you're reading this, empty your pockets. Yeah, I just lost all my money, so... but I might have some stashed. This is what it's for. The pilgrims have arrived, yeah. I mean, it's kind of nice. A little bit more lively. Okay, fine pins. Residents of Songclave. Our settlement sits defenseless, no more. When the worst comes, we must stand ready. Bring us pins of the choir bugs. Those blades stay sharp. Still sharp and strong. Big cash reward. I wish I could hang out today. Just wanted to stop by and say hi. Sure. Hi, Dragonfly. Hope you're doing alright. Thanks for coming on over. I appreciate it. And also, I will do that hydrate. Yeah, it was nice of you to stop by even if you can't stay for very long. It's always appreciated. Okay, the Wandering Merchant. The old merchant pilgrim Jubilana was seen wandering down the coral chambers, but she never made it up here. Has some foul fortune befallen her? I'll keep an eye out. I think it's good to just accept any quest that I can, just in case I happen upon whatever it is that it wants from me. Hello, little thing. You're adorable, and I like you very much. Scared pilgrim. So you found this place too, sister? This citadel's grand promise has been strangled away by cursed thread, but at least the great bell here grants us some sanctuary. We're amongst the blessed few, granted just a little more living. I'll sit with you. Okay, now I gotta bounce. Bye. I like their outfits. Hold on, what's this? Was there a shop sign before? Oh well. I want to do that fight. I want to fight. I'm gonna ignore you. Whoops. Okay, starting at a bit of a disadvantage. It's fine. Okay, here we go. So it seems like they moved where those lines were pointing, and their hitboxes are a bit bigger than you'd think. And they move together. Yeah, man, their hitboxes are really large. It's kind of throwing me. You need to be careful not to get too close to them. Seems like they never... Whoa! Oh! Crap. Sorry, I was too distracted. That was kind of beautiful. Are you two married? Aw. Whoa! Yeah, they go pretty far. Okay, stay out of the middle when they collide. Good shout. I'll do that. Thankfully, the trek back isn't too long. They're scuttling after me. Okay, that's good. Yeah, all I need to do is just run to the left for a bit. Okay, Cogwork Dancers. I think these two look cool as heck. And yeah, they do appear to be robots of some kind. Oh my! Okay, stay out of the line's way. Like, always. Yikes. Damn it. I keep just, like, moving into them. Ooh. No, this fight is fun. I like this so far. We'll see how it ramps up, because it's probably gonna. It is like an elegant dance. Okay, stay out of the center. That's so beautiful. Oh no! I feel bad. Oh wait, what's going on? I'm sorry? Ah! Did they just recover? Oh, now they're faster too. Yikes. Oh god. If I can heal in the mid-air, that attack where the lines all go across the screen is a good time to heal. If I do it in mid-air, at least. Okay, this is tricky. Tricky. But I am sure I can do it. Okay, so there was like a second phase where they speed up. I shouldn't have been too surprised by that. And I wasn't. But I like them. It's a shame. I always feel bad whenever there's a boss where it's like a 2-in-1. Because once I kill one of them, I feel really bad that the other one's left alone. But on the other hand, they are attacking me, so... Okay, let's try this again. Damn it, I got too close again. I gotta stop doing that. can reach them even when they're up there. While they're gazing longingly in each other's eyes, they're actually very open. Close one. I'm remembering to use my charge attack. So yeah, when I kill one of them, when I damage one of them too much, it's like they get like a recharge. Whoops. Whoops again. Whoops. No, I got too close. I'm having a lot of problems with just like not keeping my distance. I'm just like moving too close to them. Okay, try again. Yeah, this is a good run back. Just gotta run left. Okay, I didn't use up any of my stuff that time. I should use my tools, my poison stuff. I keep forgetting to. So far, this fight seems very doable. Oh, whoops. There we go. I'll heal up here. I'm doing my poisony stuff. Great. No! Oh, damn it. Bit too... Ah, I got close again. No! I can so do this. It's a cool fight. I just keep like getting caught. Not getting in the groove. God, those things are fast. Okay, here we go. First phase isn't anything too crazy. Oh, whoops. Sometimes they, something I've just noticed is that sometimes they kneel down when they show their light beam, and sometimes they stand up. So sometimes it feels like I can maybe duck under them, but I don't know for sure. There is no, like, crouch in this game, so... Whoops, too close again. There's a vibe from the first game pretty much, everyone pretty much universally liked, and these guys remind me of that. I don't remember. I did play the first game for the second time a few months ago, Right when this game came out. And I'm pretty sure I did all the major bosses. I don't entirely remember, though. There's a lot of bosses. Unless it was like one of the DLC bosses, I never really did those. Except for Grim. I fought Grim. I even did the Dream version. I was really proud of myself for winning that one because it was difficult. The Nightmare Grim. Whoops. Yeah, I was right in the trajectory. Ah, no. Sometimes you get yourself in like a loop where you make one mistake and then everything goes wrong. Just stay calm. No. Mantis Lords? Oh, yes, I remember them. Yeah, this is kind of similar, especially because, like, I believe in that fight there's 3 of them. But you fight one first, and then you fight 2 at a time after that. Yeah, I remember that fight. That's a fun one. Yeah, I can see why you'd feel it's similar. There's a real pattern to that one. I mean, they all have patterns, that's the point, but still. I gotta remember to use my poison. I keep forgetting to use you know, the Cusco's poison. Crap. Caught me with that one. I love when they go into the light. It's so cute. No. I need more silk. Crap! Ah, I never learned. I keep getting too close to them. Okay, here we go. Double time. I'm pressing... What button is... That's the one I wanted. Stupid. That was so dumb. I don't know why I did that. I was trying to do my poison knife charge up thing, but I accidentally did the little instrument instead. I completely, like, my head just went completely wrong there. I pressed triangle. I was supposed to press R1. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did. Just like a little switch in my brain was like, nope, you're gonna do the wrong thing. And I just completely died immediately. When it was getting groovy to the boss music beat, yeah. You can't blame her. Oh, not getting too close. Sorry if it's a little bit difficult for me to talk while I'm fighting. It's all about the focus, you know. I like how the music kind of just feels like it's like we're in a ballroom or something. Like we're at a fancy party. Okay, speed up. When they go diagonally like that when they're already in the corner, they don't go the full length of the arena. Nope, I didn't have time to move. So cool when they collide. Whoops, that's not cool. This is like prime opportunity to heal when they do that too. Ooh! Is there a round 3? There's gotta be. I pressed the wrong thing again. No! Now they're out of sync! Oh, that is evil. Oh, now I gotta, like, use both of my eyes. Oh, this makes it way harder. Did they just, like, change their minds? Okay. Yikes. No! I was about to heal. I was kind of just waiting for a good opportunity. Damn. Okay, so there's 3 phases to this. They go out of sync. I bet I was pretty close. Dang, that was a good run. Yeah, I felt like I was really moving there, but not good enough. Okay, when they go out of sync, it's like kind of harder, but in some ways it's like not as hard because I only have to focus on one of them at a time, really, but then I also have to consider where the other one might show up in the next beat, so I have to keep an eye on both of them, but well, if I hit them both at the same time with that, it probably does a lot of damage. I've got this first phase on lock. Like, look how quick that was. Like, I've got that. Oh, I can hit them when they're posing. Crap. No! I need the healies. Whoops, bad time for that. No! Nice. Okay, round 3. I think I got through those like first 2 rounds quite quickly actually. But now they're desynced. It just means I have to think faster. No. No, I didn't. That was an instance where I was paying attention to the other one. And I didn't see the first one coming at me. I'm out of materials, so I can't really use my knives and my poison stuff all that much now. Okay, here we go. Let's do this again. I think I'll save my poison stuff for maybe the 3rd phase. That's where I might need it the most. The sound when you hit them is quite good, actually. Like, it's just satisfying. I'm a bit of a connoisseur for hit sound effects in games. I feel the impact in it. Okay. I'm doing it really quick. Ooh. I'm doing that again, okay. No! I was trying to Shah. I wonder if they share health. Oops. No. I'm losing it. I feel like once I get hit too many times, I kind of just lose it and then I continue to make mistakes. It's like a spiral effect. Yeah. I didn't even get to the third phase that time. Oh my god, I'm starting to like hate these guys a little bit. It's kind of in my way. It's my fault for running into him, but... Okay, I can do this. I want to use my charge attack more, but I feel like I don't have time. Ow. Yeah, I don't know if they share health. Or if the health is just, or if it's just whichever of the two, or they have their own individual health and it's just whichever of the two you take down first. In which case, maybe I should try and focus on one in particular, but I don't know if I can really do that. Because I'm trying too hard to survive right now, so... Oh man, that was my bad. Oh no. Okay, I need to heal. No! Oh man, I couldn't... Shouldn't be afraid to heal, like, when... Not just when there's like a big wide open opportunity, but if I can, you know? It's risky. Oh, there we go. Almost got hit. Do you want me to answer that or nah? I don't really think it matters. I'm unlikely to change my strategy either way, so yeah, go ahead and tell me, why not? I'm curious. Also, the angles that they go in... oh god. Are more precise. Oh dear. Crap. The music kind of ramps up as well, I like. I mean, that's pretty much every boss in this game, but still. Nope. Did I do it? That was one of them exploded. And you? I have a bad feeling. They have separate HP, but phase ends when one of them die. But yeah, it doesn't really matter since they vanish when they do their lines everywhere attack and stuff. Yeah, so there's no way you can keep track of them. You want to fight? It's still fighting like normal. Not so threatening if it's just one of them, though. It's like an incomplete boss fight. Oh. No. Oh, don't be this way. Guess I'll just put him out of his misery. Well, I feel great. Oh, cool! That was just enough to do my my wish. Oh. If you leave him around long enough, this phase does emotional damage. Ah, I won! Hooray! I'm the hero. I did a good thing. Ooh, fancy. You're not gonna let me leave, are you? Alright. Pilgrim of Falloum Eternal, you rare chosen who hath ascended to this final threshold, listen to our wish, deliver it, that you may rise above and see your pilgrimage end. We would hear the song of the architects at the core of our citadel, they who sustain our realm, its walls, its floors, and its voice, even as others fall silent. We would hear the voice of the keepers within their grand vaults, they who guard our history, our prayers, and our secrets across the ages. We would hear the melody of the conductors high in their gleaming towers, they bearing the heaviest mantle who would guide our land onto greatness. Pilgrim of Falloum Eternal, regale us with our threefold song, that you may rise above and worship before our kingdom's divine heart. Song. You want me to play a little piece for you? Yeah, I think I got to do a bit more than that. Oh, this is like the Dreamers in the first game, but like they're not as spread out. Interesting. So I can go down there now. What's down here? Don't have a map for this part. The Cogwork Core. Well, damn. Also, there's a bot in the chat. Yuck. Yuck. You bots. I mean, not like the bots I just fought. I like those ones. I mean, I don't mind bots unless they're, you know, as long as they're not trying to sell me stuff. Whoops. Whoops. It's fine. I'm running to a bench. Okay, I think I actually might somewhat reluctantly end it there for today. I know the stream hasn't been too long, but I'm just starting to feel a little bit drained, you know, a little bit tired, and I prefer to like get a nice fresh start next time into exploring some of these new places. We've got a key. I've got to remember to go put the key that I got into the thing. And then I should probably go back to the Underworks at some point, because I didn't really spend much time there. I never got the map. And then we'll see what we can do about these three things. So I'm curious about that. But yeah, I think I'll end it here for today. So yeah, not super long stream today. Um, and yeah, apologies again that I didn't stream on Friday. I had my weird microphone situation. So yeah, I appreciate those of you who stuck around. Um, let's see. So it's Sunday today, so I'll be streaming next. I might stream on Wednesday. Um, because I was thinking of maybe playing some FF7 Rebirth because I'm working on my Platinum Trophy. So I might. I was thinking of maybe streaming some of that on Wednesday to work on my Platinum Trophy progress. And then obviously, well, not obviously. And then of course, on Wednesday will be more Uncharted 4. I was going to stream Uncharted 4 this Wednesday, sorry, this Friday, but I didn't. I did not. um, so yeah, I'll definitely want to get back into some more Uncharted on Friday, and then Silksong again on Sundays. Silksong is on Sundays. It's a Silksong Sunday. I never even realized the alliteration potential there. It's a Silksong Sunday. I should have been calling it that from the get go, but oh well, better late than never, I suppose. Um, so yeah, that is the plan. I feel like I was a little bit rusty in this stream, which I guess makes sense. um, but you know, it's fine. It's fine. These things happen. Um, but yeah, I think I'm getting back into the groove of the game. I think a bit now, so I'm looking forward to playing some more and seeing what happens. I'm glad we're able to do like one proper boss fight today at least. That's kind of like my goal, at least one proper boss fight per stream. Um, yeah, and then we'll see how we can do. Act 2 so far, pretty cool. I like the locations, and some of the robot stuff is cool too. Um, I think I'm about ready to end there though, so with all that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay safe, and I hope to see you all again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.